Halloween night, ghouls and ghosts are out and about. And tonight we're taking you to Springwood Cemetery in downtown Greenville. The historic location has many spooky tales. Fox Carolina's Dana Winter joins us live right now. Dana, you seeing anything? Feeling a little, I don't know, paranoid tonight?
Well, Tori, there's definitely a chill in the air out here on this haunted Halloween. We're joined by Gabe Mathews, one of our favorite paranormal experts. And Gabe, are you having a haunted Halloween?
No doubt. It is Halloween, the best time of the year, the best day of the year. It's so exciting that it is Halloween, but also, believe it or not, tonight I'm so excited. At midnight tonight, November 1st, The Cure is releasing their first album in 16 years, the best gothic rock band, Songs of the Lost World. 16 years. People are driving cars that have never been alive for a Cure album.
So a little haunting on, bringing back some of maybe your favorite haunts or memories of the spooky times, maybe when you were listening to them earlier.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, Disintegration, all the discography that they've come out with, and as a fan of gothic rock, I mean, I'm just so excited. But yeah, here we are, Halloween. I'm walking around. I had a ghost tour. People are in costumes. We're talking about carving pumpkins. I just carved mine yesterday. I was a little late. But yeah, it's that time.
It is that time of year. We're going to have our photographer go ahead and show you a little bit of behind us where we're standing. We'll step on over here real quick. But Gabe, tell me a little bit about some of the stories that you've heard here in this cemetery.
Yeah, so we are right next to where Elizabeth Blackburn Williams, the first resident here at Springwood Cemetery, died and is buried just over behind these little bushes. If you can see those bushes, it's behind there. It's on a flat, elevated tomb where you can't even make out any of the words. It's so old, but there's a plaque in front, and she said that when she died, she would be buried by a spring, and I guess there's a spring around here, and that's how it got its name, the Springwood Cemetery.
Oh, okay. So a little bit of history that you're learning with this. You told me that earlier tonight you were on a ghost tour, and you guys had an experience. We're going to go ahead and step back right over here.
Yeah.
Tell me about this experience that y'all had.
Yeah, so we did a spirit box session. So, if you don't know what that is, a spirit box, I'll probably use it later tonight if you keep watching.
Yeah, stay tuned.
Yeah, but we were able to use this device to communicate with the spirit, and we talked to one, and hopefully we'll talk to another one tonight.
Well, what did they say?
Yeah, his name was Walter.
Walter.
Yeah, and what else did he say? I can't remember.
We do have a couple friends who are on your ghost tour. We've got Anthony and Katie. Come on over, join us. Yeah. I can only imagine how fun tonight has been. I do have to ask, what was the, wildest thing that you heard tonight?
It was pretty freaking scary, actually.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we've done a lot of ghost tours, but this was definitely the one where we actually conducted a paranormal investigation, and we were doing it just outside the cemetery. And Walter, you were asking the age, you were asking, are they from Greenville? And you actually got response. Like, I'm usually pretty skeptical, but you actually got some responses as soon as you would ask the question. Like, and then when you would ask nothing, there would be zero. So I was actually pretty surprised.
Oh yeah, and we asked what his favorite food, and he said pizza.
Oh, pizza. That's a classic. Who doesn't love a good pizza? You mentioned that you've been on several ghost tours here before. This one was the, scariest. Besides the spirit box, anything else that really stands out to you?
Well, I gotta say, one of the craziest moments that we had on this tour, because we took it once before, was one where there's actually, I'm not sure where, but there's a bar where you took us to the, I guess underneath the bar.
Yeah, the Greenville Beer Exchange.
Yeah, and when we were down there, he was conducting the investigation, and he had like a flashlight, and he was talking to, he was like, if there's a spirit here, show yourself. And then the flashlight turned on, like, immediately. I was like, what is going on here? We've done tours in Salem and whatnot, but that one down there, and then there was a door slam where there was only one door down there, and literally we made sure that was propped open because I was a little afraid, and then all of a sudden that slammed, and that spooked you, and that spooked a lot of people.
Y'all were like, time to go.
Exactly. So that I would say is the scariest, and we've done it in Salem, like places that you should have more of these things.
Greenville, South Carolina.
Of all places, yeah.
Are you guys from here?
Yes, yeah, we live here now.
So, I'm guessing a little surprising that this would be the one that stands out among the others.
Yeah, I would say so. Charleston, Savannah, Georgia, Salem, all these hot spots.
Right, and I'm trying to put Greenville on the paranormal map. We talk about St. Augustine, we talk about Charleston, we talk about Savannah. Greenville is that level. Look at, there's 10,000 bodies buried here in downtown Greenville, and people wonder why downtown Greenville is so haunted. Well, I think we have our answer.
All right, well, we'll try to get into some more haunted hijinks coming up. Tori, I'll go ahead and send it back to you. We're going to see if there are any talkative spirits here tonight, so make sure you're staying here with us. We've got a lot more coming your way on this Halloween, but for now, I'll go ahead and send it back to you. Reporting live in Greenville, I'm Deanna Winter for Fox Carolina News.
Deanna will be back in just a few minutes with more from Gabe. We can't wait. It's one of the busiest houses.
All right, everyone, we are out here at the historic Springwood Cemetery trying to see if there are any talkative spirits. We've got Gabe Mathews, our paranormal expert, with us. Right now, we are smudging to make sure that we don't have any bad spirits around when we do this. Make sure you're staying with us. We've got some Halloween hijinks coming up right after the break.
Our Halloween Frights continues. Let's get back out live to Springwood Cemetery in downtown Greenville, that historic place for frights. Hopefully, we are good when it comes to the microphone. Dana, take it away.
All right, Tori, we went ahead and hardwired the mic so that we could have no more electrical hijinks with these ghosts. Gabe, and I do have to say, while we were here, that flashlight, it turned on a couple of times.
Definitely, and we're having a lot of paranormal activity, with the microphone, electrical malfunctions. But Spirit, if you're able to communicate, could you please turn on the flashlight? Let us know that you're intelligent and able to communicate. We'll see if give it a minute. Fine.
I mean, it was turning on and off, and it was also flickering a little earlier. So, and if you all don't believe me, the people in the control room saw it. So I know, I mean, don't be skeptical. We all out here, we saw it. We recorded a little bit of video of it because it was just crazy that it came on. There it is.
Thank you, Spirit. And yeah, if you're maybe an adult, if you could turn off the flashlight and let us know. If you're 18 or over, turn off the flashlight. If you're a child, stay on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it seems like an adult spirit.
That was so cool.
And I have other tools too.
Okay, yeah, let's show those.
So these are cat balls. And on an investigation, you can never have too many cat balls. So I brought a bunch of them.
What do they do?
So these are motion detector devices. Some of the most inexpensive motion detector devices. And I'm sure all you guys at home, many of you have cats, so you know what these are. But people ask me, do you believe that they sense the motion of a ghost? I actually say no. I believe that ghosts, being energy, can kind of turn on and off the sensors. The energy, they can make their energy light up. Again, you can never have too many, so I'm just going to throw them down there and we can see if we can get motion detecting on these.
And so if they start lighting up again, that would just show that they're in motion. Or that the ghost has been there.
The ghost is just setting them off, using their energy. So I believe ghosts are energy, and then they can set these things off, and that's why the flashlight. Spirit, if you're able to communicate, if you could turn on the flashlight, turn on the cat balls. But that's not all the devices I have. I do have a REM pod.
Yeah, so explain to our viewers what this is if they're not so familiar.
Yeah, so this is a REM pod, stands for radiating electromagneticity, and this measures changes in electromagnetic field as well as changes in temperature. So maybe we'll put this in the back here, away from the other ones. Is this still in the shot, hopefully?
Yeah, no, we're moving around with you. We're following wherever you're going.
So we'll put that here. I gotta zero it out, and let me do the range, okay? So yeah, we'll see if we can get some communication with that. Spirit, if you're here, if you could touch the REM pod, okay, yeah. So it's already communicating via REM pod.
So it's touching that.
Well, it's sensing either temperature or electromagnetic field. So I'm going to zero it out and see if, so maybe it's needed to be zeroed. But I also have EMF meters, so...
I feel like that's something that, even if people maybe just watched a couple of shows, they're more familiar with this one.
Yeah, and Dana, you probably need to hold one.
Right.
You can see all the energy going off, and I like to put some of these out just to kind of see if we can see any patterns that are paranormal, perhaps. So we'll put out some of these devices as well.
What does it mean if it's going all the way red?
It's definitely sensing energy. So you can see all these are sensing changes in electromagnetic field. That's also
those
sensing
ones are
changes.
green, but the one in my hand is going all red.
So lots of energy here, lots of paranormal activity. It's crazy here in the cemetery. Look at all these graves, 10,000 bodies. And who are these people? They all have their own stories. We need to try to communicate, and so that's what I'm hoping to do. I do have my spirit box. We can do a spirit box session.
And that's where you hear them speak. Kind of.
Yes, yeah. So this is a PSB7 spirit box. It was invented by Gary Galkin. Was the #1 go-to paranormal investigation tool in the year 2009. It uses a millisecond adjustable forward and reverse high-frequency sweep technique coupled with proprietary white synthetic noise distributed between frequency steps.
This is sounding like science to me.
Right, or in more simple terms, the device flips through radio stations.
Okay.
It is said that ghosts are able to interact with this device because ghosts are energy. So I'm going to get a sweep going. Spirit, my name's Gabe Mathews. I'm here with Dana on the news. We want to make communication. Let's prove to the world ghosts are real. Spirit, please help us out. What is your name? And if you hear a response, definitely...
I heard something.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone listening can hear a specific name. Cat ball's going off. Cat ball's going
We've got a cat ball going off right there.
Spirit, what is your name?
I feel like sometimes this must take a while to decipher.
Yeah, Spirit. Yeah, and a lot of times I record it to get to know later on, and I can watch it back on the news. I'm sure everyone at home is probably like, they said the name. Spirit, what year did you die? I thought I heard a 1 in there. Spirit, what is your name? Cat ball.
We've got a lot going on here, y'all. Right on the ground right there. That cat ball's going off.
Mail buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you work at the post office? Flashlight just went off too.
Oh, wow. There goes the flashlight.
Spirit, how old were you when you died? Spirit, what is your name? Dana.
That's me.
Dana, or are you talking? Do you have a message for Dana? What, did you hear that?
I have no idea what they were saying.
Yeah. Do you have a message for Dana? I'm here. Watch out.
Okay.
Yeah. Spirit, do you have any message for us here? Like, let it know. You're live on the news.
I think they might just like music.
Could be. I mean, we are kind of flipping through stations on the radio, and it's possible there's some interference. But the ghost being energy should be able to manipulate the sound to give us answers.
As far as it being Halloween night itself,
Turn this off for a second.
do you think it being Halloween night itself makes any difference as far as the spirits communicating with us? Because, I mean, this is just a lot, just looking at the meter popping off here, the flashlight, the cat balls.
Definitely. Holidays in general are just times where you'll get a lot more paranormal activity than others. And I think just the spirits know that it's a holiday. And, especially Halloween, they're dead, and it's a celebration of these kind of things. So I think you'd get more activity. And as you see, these devices are high on red. The REM pod's going off. The cat ball's going off. The flashlight's going off. We're getting lots of activity. I have more devices, though.
Oh, okay. I don't think we got to these devices the last time we did this.
Right.
What is this?
Well, if it's not obvious, this is an ovilus. And so I'll turn it on, and basically it's now sold exclusively at Ghost Stop. But yeah, it's supposed to not be a random word generator and actually use the environment to say words. So I'll put this down. We'll see if we can get some words from a spirit. And it says paragraph. I don't know what that means, but maybe they were a writer in their past life. Did you write novels, perhaps? Would you write in the newspaper? There's some people who wrote from the newspaper. So yeah, we can see if we can get some words there. We're getting some stuff.
It's almost like texting with a ghost.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way to put it. Spirits, though, have a hard time being able to relay their messages as well, but this device, and it's kind of one of the more expensive paranormal devices, is supposed to be able to allow ghosts to say their words easier than others, and the flashlight just went off. So yeah, we're getting lots of paranormal activity here. Spirit, who are you? What are you here? What does paragraph mean? Yeah, give us a sign, give us a message. We're trying to figure out who you are. We didn't quite get a name. Did we get a name?
I don't think we got a name. I think we might have heard my name, but and not the name of the spirit. Just so much really all involved in this, and so many different ways to see that activity. I mean, you just see this thing; it keeps going off.
And most spirits are kind of tricksters too, so they're kind of playing pranks, and probably saying your name is one of those things. But that probably keep you up at night, I imagine.
It might just keep me up a little bit at night. Well, Tori, Brian, I'm going to go ahead and send it back to y'all here in the station. We'll check back with y'all at the top of the 11, or actually a little bit into the 11 o'clock show.
Hi, Blit.
Blit. Wow. Okay, we are getting some messages.
But. Yeah, B-U-T.
But.
B-U-T.
All right.
One T.
One T. All right. Just being, just saying a few things.
It says hi.
It does say we did get a hi. We'll go ahead and check it. And what? Mandy. All right. Well, we will keep trying to talk to Mandy here. We'll check back in with y'all at 11 o'clock. But for now, live in Greenville, I'm Dana Winter for Fox Carolina News.
All right. Thanks, Dana. Tell Mandy we said hi. Curious to hear what she has to say there. As we switch on to...
We're live at the Springwood Cemetery in downtown Greenville, rather. We've got the ghost hunting tools, and we've got our paranormal expert here coming up. And we've got a couple more tools to show you with Gabe Mathews.
Halloween Frights continues here at 11 o'clock. Let's take you live from our ghost cam at Springwood Cemetery in downtown Greenville. A historic and spooky place, and you're taking a live look at some of those different tools our paranormal expert uses to try to track some of those spirits and activity there in the cemetery. So for more on that, let's head back out live to our Dana Winter. Feeling spooky, Dana?
Oh, Tori, it is a spooktacular night out here in the cemetery. We've got the EMF meter. Is that right, Gabe?
Yeah, electromagnetic fields meter.
All right, and this one, it's I've been holding on to it this whole time, and y'all, it has not stopped going off like this. The ones that are over there have mostly been green, but this one in my hand has just continued going off. Gabe, you've got some other tools and some other things that we're going to try out right now.
Right, so I was thinking we do an Estes method, yeah?
Yeah, let's go ahead and start setting it up.
Okay.
We've got a great volunteer over here. Volunteer. You're not too excited, but you did willingly volunteer for this.
I was forced to. I was asked to do this, and I reluctantly accept.
All right. Or anything that you're afraid of hearing, I guess, beforehand, not to give the spirit any ideas.
Oh, I don't know. Probably just I don't know, something about my family or something. Probably.
But you are kind of frightened, right? Like you're kind of scared.
Oh,
to,
yes.
Yes.
Off camera, very, very scared. Yeah.
And off camera, you did not want to do this, and we kind of forced your hand. But that's okay. This is the Estes Method, and it was invented at the Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. So that's how it's got its name. So we're going to use a spirit box as we used in the original thing. And what we'll do is we'll hook it up to a headphones. And these are noise isolating headphones. So you don't have to put them on just yet. I mean, just kind of get ready. And we're going to blindfold him too. So he'll actually not be able to see, not be able to hear, and he will hear just from the spirits.
Okay.
So as we were using the spirit box to ask questions, we're going to ask questions, and Anthony will be talking to the spirits. So we can't hear the spirits.
Okay.
He can only hear the spirits.
So you'll be our relay. You'll tell us what they're telling you.
I will try. Yes.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and.
We'll be his eyes, and he'll be the ears.
All right.
And the mouth.
And the mouth as well.
We'll also be mouth.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So all the senses are here.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
We can all
Okay.
touch too. So that's
That's fine.
and
We've
smell.
got the headphones on, and so then does the blindfold go over the headphones?
No. So he'll put it on his face, and then I'll get the thing going. If it's too loud, let me know. I don't want to make.
We don't want to hurt any eardrums out here.
Blow any eardrums tonight. I'll turn it down real quick.
The
So
whole
we-
method to this one. So
we
blocking
get
out the
sweet
other
corn.
senses, do you think help him hear the spirits better?
Well, it's more. We can't hear it, right? So we're going to be able to ask questions, but he's going to be speaking directly to the spirit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just helps in the communication process, and also to add validity to the conversation. So it's not just one person speaking. So he can't really hear our questions. Go ahead and put that on. Is it loud? Is it loud enough? Can you hear it? A little
I can
louder?
hear- yes, I can hear it.
Should I get a little louder?
No, it's
Okay,
Yeah,
good volume?
that's good.
Okay. All right, so he is now speaking in spirit, so we can ask questions.
Yeah, and you brought a noisemaker. We had heard it a little bit earlier.
Oh, yeah.
You have a noisemaker on you. You can definitely go ahead and grab that.
Yeah, we might need the noisemaker.
Here, yeah, I will hold this. And you were explaining to me the reason why we have this noisemaker out here tonight.
Yes, so again, a lot of times in paranormal investigation, you'll go out and you won't find any evidence. Nothing will happen. So obviously you can see there's a lot of energy going on. But right now the cat balls are not going off. The flashlight's not going off. But here, you want to hold that.
All right.
You can follow me, right?
Oh, yep.
Okay. I can use this noisemaker. Oh, you
Oh,
can't
here?
hear me.
Am I following?
Nope.
Where am I?
You can't hear me, so I gotta be close to the microphone. But if I use the noisemaker, I can actually make the spirits congregate towards where we are.
Okay.
Because they might just be hanging out, but they're like hearing noise, like, hey, let's go check out that noise. So I'm actually gonna try to get some cat balls to go off.
All right, Gabe is trying to conjure up some spirits to come and talk to us. I'm gonna go ahead and ask the spirit box if there is anyone here with us. I'm not sure that if I ask if it'll say anything, but I'm just gonna ask if there's anyone here while Gabe is ringing the bells right there.
So we'll try to get some spirits to come by us too. And they might be delayed, you know, they're coming from far distance, but they're also coming from different dimensions, different planes of existence. But yeah, we're going to try to now speak to him, and he's hearing it now. So he's going to be saying the words that he hears from the spirit box, and so far I guess it's been kind of silent. But we're gonna ask some questions. So,
Okay.
you know, spirit, what is your name? How old are you? What year
What do you?
did you die?
What are you?
Yeah. What are you? What do you think that means?
Friend?
Friend. Yeah. So
we
it's a
do
friend.
like friendly spirits.
We like friendly spirits.
We did use the sage to make sure that would happen.
We did
Number
sage
one.
before. Number one. Number one. Who's number one?
Big Blue?
Big Blue. Big Blue. Maybe it's a child spirit. We are standing right next to a child grave. I don't know. I remember the nursery rhyme, Little Boy Blue. You know, go blow your horn, shapes in the meadow, cows in the corn.
So it kind of sounds like they might say something, and then you kind of have to put
Yeah.
the pieces together yourself.
Yeah, Spirit, do you have a message for us? Where are you? What is it like in the afterlife? Also, we can be more simple. What's your favorite color?
Kayla.
Kayla. Maybe the name's Kayla.
Kayla, we've got a producer named Kayla.
Yeah. What's your favorite animal? What's your favorite food? What's your friend's name?
We've got,
Do you have any questions? Do you have any?
45?
45? Maybe they were 45 years old when they died, or 1945, could have died in 1945. Do you have any questions to ask Spirit?
I guess, Spirit, is there anything you want to tell us this Halloween?
Real time.
Real time.
Bill
Well,
Maher?
we
Is that
we are live right now, on air right now.
Yeah, we are live. This is real
This
time.
is live in real time, Spirit. So if there's anything you'd like to say to our viewers, go ahead and let us know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Forward.
What's your
step
favorite?
forward. All right,
Okay.
we'll take a step forward.
Again, what's your favorite animal? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite color?
Are there just some questions where sometimes they want to respond more?
Yeah, I just like to ask simple questions sometimes off the bat, and then we can dig deep. What's your favorite movie? And we don't know what year they died too. It could be the 1800s. Could be an antebellum.
So what is a movie?
Huh? What is a movie? Yeah. They should be saying like, what is a movie?
I did hear somebody like pizza earlier though.
Check the.
Here, we might have to hand this to.
Can you hold that real quick? Well, so we'll leave him. He won't even know because
He won't know. He can't see us. Let's go ahead and go over this way.
He's probably flipping, we're communicating with him. I just want to see what's on this box. So we got dog, report, and large. So it actually answered our question. I remember I asked, "What's your favorite animal?"
Can
It
we
says
show the
dog.
camera?
Yes, can we please definitely check that out? It says dog. You see that?
Dog?
Report, and large.
Well, we are reporting right now.
We're reporting large. There's a large audience. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is crazy. And so these are the questions that you asked. And so it can take any word.
Yeah, and it's interesting because we were asking him, what's your favorite animal? But the spirit probably heard it here and was able to communicate through the ovilus. And then you can see all the energy going on. Maybe we
this
can
thing's
take
going
this
off
over
again.
here and see if we can get some of these words. See if
We can
get
take
him
it right
to-
on over to him and see if
say,
there's anything that might go.
And again, he didn't even know we left. He thinks we're still communicating because he's completely not being able to see, not being able to hear us. Right, Anthony? See?
He can't hear.
He can't even hear us.
Okay, so
But he can feel. I can poke him in the cheek, and he knows that we're here.
all right.
So-
Well, I think we are just about out of time. So, Spirit, is there anything else that you wanted to say real quick?
Yeah, give us a last message. What's your last message?
I think the Spirit might have gone a little
Happy
quiet for the
Halloween.
end of
Can you say
Halloween.
Happy Halloween?
All right, well,
blog.
blog. All
Check
right,
my
well,
blog.
they said
Truth
blog.
searchers. Truth searchers.
All right, well, guys, we'll go ahead and send it right back on out to you. Lots of stuff going on out here this Halloween, but for now, live in Greenville, I'm Dana Winter for Fox Carolina News.